We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Ronaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
So stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Malik Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The shortstop.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's only 1 for 10. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mazara's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting
at
second.
the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Madrigal is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Hero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Batting fourth. No left fielder.
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Madrigal over at second. Murphy on at first with 2 down. And it's 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Grandal has it. He'll throw down to first, one away.
That is it.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Madrigal backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That is it.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the White Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Luis Robert. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Murphy is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The catcher, Gary.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Anderson.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Now digging in to try it again, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2
Now
gone.
batting.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Bauer into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Nero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 good guys. So here's here's Malik Smith back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In comes Mazzara. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Aaron Judge checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Jason Kipnis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Luis Robert looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Hicks is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, number
and the next
7.
to bat will be Tim
Shortstop.
Anderson. Runner in scoring position with Cedric.
Anderson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The next 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Now a move over to first. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Yanks leave 1. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman, Nick
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The bat.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moncada hits a little over the 270 mark. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate.
Now back.
The bat. His eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Nomar Mazara would be next. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robert has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Malik Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it. 2 down.
Now that
ready for another shot now. Torres, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hit to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. White Sox on top, 3-0. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for New York, number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Kipnis.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0 now. Britton pauses. Here it is. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good guys held in check here, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0.
Hey.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's low.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
Hey!
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Chad Green is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in, Luis Robert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and
The
that's
batter,
just what they did
number
right
7.
there. Big
Shortstop.
strikeout, keep that guy
Yeah.
off the base path.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. White Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A 3-0. And that's low, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chase Fry is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57, Chase Fry.
Aaron Hicks will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-0 pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
He's got it. 1 there. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Here's a look over to first. Runners back. Here's the first pitch to him. With runners in scoring position this season, Semien is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fry has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses. Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Adam Ottavino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Fouled away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he drives a liner to right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
No more. Mazzara.
Ready now, Nomar Mazzara. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High chopper towards first. Gloved by Santana, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1.
Jake Diekman
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Jake Diekman.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Well, that's it.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Miguel.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Fouled off. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now Carlos Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Full count. Here it comes. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Domingo.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The set and the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Ready with the 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Steve Cishek gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Malik Smith will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it. And the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ronaldo Lopez earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors, they left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.